You already can't feel your toes? Okay, well that's a little bit sooner than I was expecting, but I mean that's probably a good thing. Soon enough that toxin will spread all throughout your body, through your circulation system, and you won't be able to move, you won't be able to feel anything, and eventually you'll completely lose consciousness, okay? And it's a totally natural process, and I will be here to lead you through the whole thing. We just need to make sure that that toxin spreads throughout your body. So I'm going to be doing a couple things to increase your circulation, alright? I'm going to be massaging you gently and talking you through the process. At some point, you won't be able to talk anymore, so we can switch to a blink once if yes, blink twice for no system, for any kind of consent or what have you. Alright. So I'm going to start by massaging around the lymph nodes in your armpits, okay? And that is just going to help increase the circulation through your body so that you can become fake dead as soon as possible. You know, I don't know what it is exactly that you're running from. My contract doesn't require you to tell me any of your dark secrets. But I'm really glad that you hired me. I'm grateful that you considered me for this service. I'm just going to massage in circles around your armpit, over here, and then down your back. And you're probably going to start losing your ability to speak just around now, okay? Do you have a cat sitter for the time that you're fake dead? If you don't, I also do offer cat sitting services for just, $50, $60, $70, $100 a night, depending on how many treats she gets. I have my own treats and they're quite expensive, so if she's a good cat, then it'll rack up the bill pretty quickly. You can just, blink once if yes, blink twice. It looks like blinking is getting a little bit difficult for you. That's okay, we'll come back to the cat thing later. I'm just going to massage down your back here. Down on either side of your spine. Just like that. Just like that. And at the top of your hips. Another reason why the massage is important is because you are going to be completely still for at least 48 hours while you're fake dead. So it's good to kind of, get the blood flowing as much as we can before you go completely stagnant. We want to slightly reduce your recovery time. So just take a deep breath in and out. In and out. Very good. Now I'm going to work on your legs a little bit. To be completely honest, you're actually the first person who I've done this on. The first living person. Well, the first person who I think will live through it successfully, I should say. Back when I was teaching myself how to do this, I did practice on real people, but that didn't go too well, They don't really teach you how to do this kind of thing anywhere. It's dark web services, so I had to figure it out myself. I gave up on working on humans, though, and I switched to small animals, which I never thought I would do, honestly, because, I'm against animal testing. #vegan. But I just couldn't figure out any other way to do it. But I did get much better working on dogs, cats, pigs, chickens, cows, birds. And finally I'm working on you. And I have a lot of hope for this. Anyway, I know my resume said that, I was highly recommended and stuff. So I was hoping that you could help a girl out. And maybe once you wake up in the Caribbean, healthy, happy, far away from whatever it is that you're running from, I was hoping you could give me a positive review, an actual referral, something like that. It would really help me. It would make me feel more honest. I know that the dark web is full of liars, but the truth is that I don't want to be a liar myself. I want to be an honest worker, faking people's deaths, helping them move on from their guilt and shame. I've been there, I've been ashamed. I've been guilty. Never so guilty that I had to fake my own death, but guilty enough that I couldn't get a normal job, so. C'est la vie. How's your hearing? Is your hearing okay? It looks like you can hear me. I can see some understanding in your eyes, I think. I think it looks like you can understand what I'm saying. That's good. Next, I want to work on the lymph nodes in your neck, okay? So I'm just going to tilt your head up just a little bit, just like that. And I'm going to massage down your neck, and your body might instinctively swallow a bit, and that's to be expected, okay? Just allow yourself to relax. I'm sure you're nervous. This is a new experience, and hopefully one that you'll never have to do again. It's scary to start over. But for now, you can just imagine that you're just having a little spa day or something, okay? Now I'm going to massage your face. The reason why I want to massage your face is because the face tends to twitch a little bit, even when the toxin is working. So I'm just going to massage your face and try to get out any muscle tension, because we want you to truly look dead to everyone, with that pale shade of death, cold to the touch, no life in the skin. I can also add in maybe some cosmetic, like drool, if you'd like, spittle, whatever it takes to make it really look convincing. Yeah, I can work on it. I'm gonna massage your eyebrows. We don't want any tension in your forehead, right? So let's just massage all right there. Dogs love this part of the procedure. And under your eyes, kind of around your cheekbones. Those also can hold a lot of tension from smiling, especially. Have you been having to force a lot of smiles? I hope your new life can afford you some frowns. Here's the thing. If you can afford my services, you're going to be able to afford to get yourself out of any pickles you get into. You can outrun any problem with the kind of paychecks that you've been bagging. I know you can. There's nothing you can't outrun. And I'm sure it's scary. You know, I'm sure that you are afraid of people judging you. But if anyone judges you, just give them money. It'll be fine. You are going to live the kind of life that you dream of, where you have no responsibility, no accountability, just freedom in the Caribbean, in the beautiful Caribbean, in the beautiful Caribbean, living the life. Down your neck again, making sure that toxin is thoroughly distributed all the way throughout your body. It should feel like a cold and dreary humor running through your veins. Alright. Cold. That's the coldness of death that you're feeling. But just a taste of it. You know, there are some people who've had these services before, not by my hand, of course, who talk about experiencing this as a near-death experience. They have visions, they see themselves leaving their body, they know things they shouldn't know, they see loved ones in an afterlife, sometimes they go to hell, and they seem to sometimes even have a choice of whether or not they want to return. So, whenever you leave me that positive review, I do hope that you tell me if you have any near-death experiences. Those are kind of a pet interest of mine. Oh, speaking of pets, can you just twitch your face if you do want me to cat sit for you? Okay, that wasn't very clear. Let's try it. Maybe, I'm going to count down from 5. And when I get to 0, twitch if you want me to cat sit for you. Twitch twice if you want me to send your cat to the Caribbean with you. And don't twitch at all if you want me to just let her fend for herself. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, 2 twitches. When you wake up, she'll be right by your side. She might still be fake dead, but just give her a couple hours and she'll wake up just like you will, okay? It'll probably be scary. You're gonna wake up and it's gonna look like your cat is dead. But she's not. She's just faking, just like you. Now let's get back to your body, okay? So as this toxin spreads throughout your body, it's going to change the natural pattern of your breathing. You're going to stop being in control of your breathing at all. You might already feel that happening a little bit. Your breaths will become very quick, short, shallow breaths, which will feel like an anxiety attack. But just sink into it like it's a meditation, okay? The reason that this happens is because if you were to breathe normally, slow and deep, it would be too apparent that you were in fact still alive. But by breathing very quick, short, shallow breaths, it gives the illusion that you are completely still. And you will also be breathing through your skin, like when you're skydiving. So don't worry, you won't suffocate, and before it gets too distressing, you should completely lose consciousness. Okay? And it'll be kind of like an anxious dream that you're in. So, your breaths will begin to quicken from this. And they'll end up being a little bit more like just like that, okay? You'll get used to it, I'm sure. Now I'm I'm just going to massage a little bit underneath your shoulder blades, down your arms, making sure to hit those lymph nodes again. And let's do the same thing on the other side. I'm also going to pinch your skin lightly. Again, that's just to keep the circulation moving. To help the toxin spread. You're doing very, very, very well. Soon enough, you will be completely dead looking. You will. You know, I really have a feeling that you're going to be a success story of mine. My first human success story. Again, I have done this treatment on a lot of dogs and cats, pigs, chickens and cows, and small birds before. You'd be surprised how many people want to fake the death of their parakeet for one reason or another. But you're gonna be my first successful human. I can't wait to see that positive review on the forum where you found me. I can see the color beginning to drain from your face. Some of your veins are protruding a little bit. Very zombie, very zombie. And it really is amazing, this substance. How it just makes the life drain right out of you. It's almost hard for me to believe that you're alive. Yeah, a living person wouldn't usually let me twist their arm this way. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you are definitely completely out of it. Good, good. You might wake up with a little bit of a sore arm, but hey, that is much better than having to wake up in your life for some reason. Maybe you'll tell me. Maybe you'll tell me whenever, I come to collect the bill. And just in case, just in case you forget, I am the one person out here who knows. Not exactly what you're running from, but where you came from. So, I will be coming to collect. Once you wake up, safe and happy in the Caribbean, with not a care in the world.